Okay, it's New Year's Day. We're clocking in for a 3-hour shift in the afternoon. I shouldn't have started the intro while I was backing up the car. It has started to miserably snow out, but we just acquired both of our orders from Arby's and we'll be heading out of the zone, which is okay because these are both going to be delivered by the end of the hour, and it'll take my hourly pay up about $25 an hour, which is right at the upper levels of what we thought we might be able to attain. So pretty happy with that. Just got to deal with this it's kind of just hard rain. It's not really snow yet, which sucks. Snow is much better than this. This is a much better snow. This is what I want it to look like all the time. Max, we're coming, brother. Don't you worry. I've got your food. We're coming. Okay, first order of the day. Just took it. It was a really bad one. But our acceptance rate did raise to 62%. So we're 1% closer. Another quick update, we smartened up a little bit and I ended my dash and then started by hour. So when I earn by active hour, first of all, you're only allowed to decline once per hour, and it's less likely that I decline. Like this order is gonna be $9 of DoorDash base pay because it's so far away. So even if the tip is like $2, it's worth it. If you wanna see the shit show that was Friday night's dash, you can click maybe over there, maybe over there. I don't know which side it goes to, but I'm gonna insert the video that I made. It was 8 hours. I cut it down to like a 15-minute vlog. We got in an accident, but we made $140, so pretty good night. It is Saturday afternoon. We're going out for a quick dash. We've worked about 13 hours this week. We're up to $260, so right around $20 an hour again, even with me pushing to get to platinum, which, even though my last video is titled Dashing Until I Get Platinum, I'm not platinum yet. I need to accept, well, I don't know how many more orders, because I had to decline an order at the very end of my dash last night. After 8 hours of dashing, I declined an order because I was done dashing, and it dropped me down to 69%. So I dropped from platinum, because I got to platinum for like 3 seconds. I dropped from platinum all the way to silver because my acceptance rate is now too low. So we're dashing like an hour and a half today, probably 3 or 4 deliveries at most. I got a movie to watch at home, and the Steelers play at 8 o'clock, and I'm getting tired of watching them play football, but it's got to be done. Just completed our well, I haven't completed it yet, but picked up this thing from Walgreens, delivering it to a house that is yet again outside the zone. These deliveries aren't great. This is going to be pretty bad hourly pay, not the best per mile pay, but we're kind of just solidifying our platinum right now. My acceptance rate is right at 70, and my deliveries is up to 102 now, and you need 100, in case you didn't know, for the version of Dash Reward program that is in my marketplace. Version 2, or whatever version it is, that is the new one, has not made it to me yet, which is okay. So I don't really know where I'm going with this, for being honest. It's Sunday, and we're going to be completely transparent here. I was planning on being lazy and not dashing, but my parents wanted me to go shopping at Aldi. Okay, so I was like, all right, at least I'll work, make my time worthwhile. My first DoorDash order is a shop and deliver at fucking Aldi. So we're gonna go pick up 16 items for someone out in Aliquippa, and then once I check out, I'm gonna get the shit for myself, deliver it to Aliquippa, take my stuff home, then I'll keep dashing. This has worked out pretty much as well as it could have for me. A pretty neat view this guy's got. Dropped off our Aldi order. We just officially accepted our first high-paying platinum offer. $6.75 for 2.5 miles, which, first of all, that is great earnings to mile ratio. That's almost $3 per mile. And it says the total will be higher. I don't really care if the total's higher or not. This is great, a great ratio and a pretty good start to the platinum, because I know a lot of people, they reach platinum and then they're like, well, this is actually pretty rigged. It feels like we're not getting any high paying orders, so we're gonna take what we get and be happy with it. We just accepted a shop and deliver from Walgreens. That's $15 for 20 miles, which would usually be a terrible order, but I'm on the wrong end of the zone right now, and this is gonna pull me back towards my house, and then I can hit the store on the way home and be done with the day. So this is gonna bring our dash to $50. It'll probably be about, maybe a little over a 2-hour dash. It's been pretty good so far. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna take this Walgreens order. It's gonna take me much longer than a shop and deliver I would usually want it to take. Come on now, hands team. So, not a great order at face value, but sometimes, especially towards the end of your dash, if you can accept an order that pulls you back to the right area so that you can go home, that is nice, because you still have to pay for that gas that it costs to get you home. So, my ramble's done. Okay, as you saw in the vlog portion, we made $327, which 70% of that is $228. So that's what I moved over, and I already did that this morning. I literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago, and my dad sent me a text about Fubo. Now, Fubo just signed a deal with Disney, I believe, and I gotta be honest, I haven't even researched it yet. I have 105 shares in another trading account, and it's up 161% today. Now, I'm still down on it all the time. It's now up 172% today. We are going to buy 20 of these because it is going to run just a little bit. But if I could get another run to maybe $10 a share, I'll sell those so quick. All right, so we bought 20 at $3.94. So that's $80 down the drain. I know that was quick. Wasn't very smart, but I'm trying to get in on the run. This is going to be a very short-term gain. One other thing I wanted to talk about is off camera, I bought 4 shares of Big Bear AI. AI everywhere is just going crazy, so they were $4.50 a piece. Obviously, I'm not up much on it, but I am up. Ooh, my Fubo order didn't even go through. That is how fast. That is how quickly it is picking up value. I need to edit this. Wow, that was brutal. So I set the order at $3.95, and by the time I went back in to fill it, it was already $4.15. That took 2 minutes. It gained 20 cents a share. It hasn't gained 20 cents a share in the past 3 months. I know, because I've owned it, and it's been terrible. We have 150 cash and cash investments, so we still need to invest that. If we go to obviously a very good day in the market, as you can see from my watch list, only 5 stocks that are in the red, one of those being SoundHound, which I'm already up 20% on. Google had a really good day today so far. I know it's early. TSSI has been popping. Okay, so this stock, Palantir Technologies. So in the past year, it's up 375%. This was one of the highest performing stocks in the S&P 500. I'm going to buy 1 share because that's all I can afford. But it shows that it can definitely grow. And it might suffer from a correction here, but I think in the year to year, I could at least gain 20% on this. And that is a great number, obviously. So we are going to buy just one of these. That's all we can afford. And then I gotta be honest, I might dump more money into Fubo. And that's not because it's a smart thing to do. It's because I have looked at my other investment account for the past 4 years, and I have seen 88% in the red on Fubo. And I've never sold it. I've just held that bitch because I know, I mean, I'm down $700 on that investment. There's no point in selling it for $100. That's what I had left. That was my value. So we're gonna go back in here. We're gonna pile some more on. I'm gonna buy another 10 Fubo. My price $4.19. It's trading at $4.15 right now. Lovely. And we've placed that order. I'm gonna assume that one went through first try. All right, that's gonna do it for today's investments. That was a pretty mad dash, and it wasn't really the most well advised, I would say. Fubo is definitely a pump and dump, so I'm gonna need to pay attention to this all week, get out at the right time. Palantir is probably gonna do pretty well in the future, and my first couple of investments like SoundHound and TSSI, I mean, I can't complain with them. Up $45 on a $150 investment, that is amazing. Up $30 on a $100 investment, that is also amazing. Walmart is going to continue to grow pretty steadily, so pretty happy with where the portfolio is at. We're at $844 in it, so very close to that 1,000 mark, which would be 10% of the way there. And I think this is week 6. So we are a little over 10% of the way done with the year, but again, as I've said before, I'm hoping to get that exponential growth from the investment account. And also this summer, I'm going to be able to work a lot more. We're coming up on me returning to school, so I'm going to make a lot less money from DoorDash. So we're going to need to start hitting the market pretty hard. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week.